So next up, I want to look at some of the full screen events. Now these exist on our document. It might be that we want to add some specific behavior when we have a full screen change event. So you can see that we have the change. We can also hook into the full screen error if you'd like. Of course, this will also come into our success or our fail when we try catch through our request full screen API. However, this allows us to listen for these events externally and then do something else with them. So for this, we can simply run a callback as soon as we've entered our full screen mode. Now what we'll say is console log, and we can say full screen mode exclamation mark. Now when we jump into our full screen mode, we then have a console log. When we then exit full screen mode, you can also see that we have a number 2. So that means that it's in fact been incremented. We can go back and forth and we have number 4. So this is telling us that something has changed. However, it doesn't actually tell us whether we've entered or left full screen mode. So how might we detect whether we have entered or left our full screen mode? To solve this, we could say that we want to check that full screen element. So if it equals null, we know that we have now exited. So we can say console log exited full screen mode. Now, I don't know about you, but I like to just add these at the top. So if it does not equal null, then I'm going to essentially add the success. So that's going to be our entered full screen mode. And then we can just simply have an else statement and add our console log inside. So let's save this out, try it out. We have entered full screen mode. We can then leave and we have exited full screen mode and we can toggle back and forth. So this is quite nice. This allows us to hook into the change event to see whether we have in fact gone in or out of our full screen mode. This is just a nice simple one-line check using that full screen element, and we've already looked at that above, so it should be nice and clear for you. So that's it for this lesson. There's not really much more to our full screen than simply going in and out of it. In the next lesson, I want to show you the final piece, which is how to exit our full screen mode programmatically.